Hey, Jim Bucher here for the Dayton Convention and Visitors Bureau around the community, and today's stop is the Paul Laurence Dunbar home, which is a state memorial and part of the Dayton Aviation Heritage National Historical Park. Come on, what are we waiting on? Let's get inside. Hey, Jim Bucher, Josh, good seeing you.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, sir, thanks for the invite over.
Oh, yeah.
Well, tell the folks at home, enlighten them and enlighten me too, on the Dunbar home here on Dunbar Street, right off of West 3rd.
Well, this is the Paul Laurence Dunbar House historic site. It was the last home that Paul Laurence Dunbar, the famous African-American poet, lived from 1904 to 1906 with his mother Matilda.
Okay, and the room we're in here is what exactly?
This is what Paul called his loafing holt, and it's kind of just a place to loaf, a place to hang out. And it was used like a den or a study. So this room has more original artifacts even than the rest of the home. But in fact, most of the house has a lot of original pieces, including the books you can see here and lots of furniture pieces and things that Matilda saved after Paul died.
That's cool. And this home wasn't moved here. This is where it's at.
Yes, this is its original location. It was built even before Paul moved in, but he moved in, updated it, made it very comfortable for his mother, and it was, fortunately, it was saved in the 1930s and turned into a museum.
Okay. So if I walk into this home in the interpretive center and I walk in as a novice, I'm going to leave as a full knowledgeable individual on Paul Laurence Dunbar. How am I going to leave this experience?
That would be my goal, to make sure you're completely knowledgeable. It's a really in-depth tour. It's usually about an hour long, and I love questions. I'll basically answer any aspect of Paul's life, his parents, his writings. We really explore the life of Paul, the time period, and the house itself.
Okay. And then also, he knew the Wright brothers. That was important too.
Yeah, had Orville and Wilbur Wright graduated high school, Orville and Paul would have been in the same graduating class.
That's those left-brainers, all those left-brainers, those guys, I think. So his poetry is still relevant to today?
Oh, very much so. Really, any walk of life, any sort of background you have, there's some poem out there that's going to connect with your situation.
All right, tell the hours you're open over here.
We're open every Friday and Saturday from 10 to 4, and it's just walk-in tours, so you can just come in and get a tour started when you arrive.
So there you have it, just a little bit on the life and times of Poet Laureate Paul Laurence Dunbar. And for more, just go to the website right here. And if you're in the vicinity, remember, it's pretty near. I'm a poet and don't know it. Hey, Jim Bucher for the Dayton Convention and Visitors Bureau around the community. Me and Paul.